Some nights give you 3 points. This night gave Argentina something far greater. A goodbye they will never forget. More than 80,000 fans filled every inch of El Monumental, their chants echoing like a cathedral choir. And at the centre of it all stood Lionel Messi, tears streaming before a ball had even been kicked. It was not weakness, but release. The tears of a man who knew that time, relentless as it is, had brought him to a threshold. Was this the end? Or was it one last dance under the Buenos Aires sky? The world was watching. September the 4th, 2025, Argentina versus Venezuela. On the surface, it was just another qualifier for the 2026 World Cup. But for Argentina, already qualified, this night had nothing to do with points. It was about gratitude, memory, and closure. It was about the bond between a player and his people, a bond that had taken nearly 2 decades to fully bloom. Messi himself had hinted at its importance. It's going to be a very special game. I don't know if there will be more. Those words turned the occasion into a pilgrimage. From the moment the gates opened, the Monumental looked less like a stadium and more like a shrine. Giant banners stretched across the stands. Gracias, Captain. Eterno Leo. Painted murals of Messi's face seemed to gaze back at him from every corner. Fans waved flags, lit flares, and sang with voices hoarse from anticipation. Some had travelled hundreds of miles just to be there. Parents lifted children onto their shoulders so they could see their hero. For the old, it was a farewell. For the young, it was a memory that would define their childhood. And then came Messi himself. Even in warm-ups, you could see the emotion etched on his face. His eyes glistened, his shoulders shook. The anthem only deepened it. An ocean of voices chanting his name, drowning him in love. He walked out not just as captain, but as a father, holding the hands of Thiago, Mateo, and Ciro. The cameras zoomed in, capturing the tender image. Messi the icon, yes, but also Messi the man, Messi the dad. For a player whose life had so often been reduced to numbers and trophies, this was something greater. It was humanity. It was family. It was home. In the tunnel, a young girl broke down in tears, overwhelmed by the thought that this could be her last chance to see him play for Argentina in Buenos Aires. Messi stopped. He bent down, hugged her, and wiped her tears. A simple act, but it summed up everything. On a night when he carried the weight of a nation, he still found time to lighten the heart of one child. Even CONMEBOL recognized the symbolism, dubbing the occasion the last dance. And Lionel Scaloni, his coach, choked back his own tears as he urged everyone watching to savor every second. Enjoy him, he said, because he truly deserves it. When the whistle blew, Messi did what Messi has always done. He transformed raw emotion into art. In the 39th minute, the Monumental shook. Leandro Paredes sliced a pass through midfield. Julian Alvarez latched onto it and squared it across the goal. And there, like destiny itself, was Messi. His left foot, as sharp as ever, guided the ball past Rafael Romo. Net, ripples, arms spread wide, teammates piling on, The explosion of sound was indescribable. Flags whipped through the air, people sobbed, and Messi's name rose from 80,000 throats like a prayer. They knew this might be the last goal he would ever score on Argentine soil. But the script wasn't finished. Messi had more to give. The 76th minute brought another flash of genius, one that didn't appear on the stat sheet but carried his fingerprints all over it. A quick free kick taken when the Venezuelan defense was still organizing. The ball swung wide. Nicolas Gonzalez sent in the cross and Lautaro Martinez buried it with a thunderous header. Goal! 2-0. The Monumental roared again. The crowd knew who had lit the spark. Messi's vision. Messi's instinct. And then came the moment that sealed it. The 80th minute. Thiago Almada, just beginning his own journey, slipped the ball into space. Messi ghosted in behind the defenders, rounded the keeper with grace, and slid the ball into the net. His brace, his farewell gift. The Monumental erupted into chaos once more. Strangers embraced like family. Children cried into their parents' arms. Old men kissed the crest on their shirts. Fireworks cracked above the stadium. Messi had given them everything. One last time at home. And then, almost the dream finish. In the 89th minute, Messi scored again, or so everyone thought. The stadium exploded, and people leapt from their seats. But the flag went up. Offside. The goal didn't count. The fans didn't care. They applauded louder than ever, a standing ovation that seemed to say, "We don't need more. You've already given us everything." When the final whistle blew, the scoreboard read Argentina 3, Venezuela 0. But that was not the story. All eyes were on Messi. He stood still for a moment, blinking through tears. Then began his slow lap of honor. Every step was met with thunderous applause. Every wave of his hand echoed like a promise. His teammates hung back, forming a silent guard of respect. Even Venezuela's players joined in, clapping for the man who had defined an era. And then the anthem began. Muchachos, the song that had become Argentina's hymn after Qatar, rang out from the stands. Fireworks lit up the sky. Messi lifted his captain's armband, pressed it to his heart, and held it there. The gesture was clear. He would always carry Argentina with him. He didn't swap shirts. He didn't let go of the ball. He wanted to keep it all, to preserve this final memory. Later, outside the stadium, a moment captured the nation's heart. Messi stopped his car when he saw Argentine rock legend Charlie Garcia among the departing fans. He stepped out, hugged him, and exchanged words. Two icons of Argentina meeting under the streetlights of Buenos Aires, one honoring the other. It was as if the night itself was writing poetry. In the press room, Messi struggled to find the right words. Being able to finish this way, it's what I've always dreamed of. His voice cracked. His eyes betrayed the emotion. On Instagram, he shared, "A special night that leaves me speechless." The statistics only reinforced the legend. 113 international goals, Argentina's all-time top scorer, Copa America champion, World Cup champion, unbeaten in qualifiers on home soil since 2015. 25 goals, 14 assists, and countless moments of magic given to his people. But the numbers couldn't capture the transformation. For years, Messi was doubted at home. Some said he saved his best for Barcelona. Some said he would never match Maradona's fire. But on this night, those doubts were ashes. The crowd's ovation was not just for a footballer. It was for a man who had carried their dreams, fulfilled them, and now stood before them, adored, eternal. Scaloni too was overcome. We'll miss him dearly, but we're happy for him. He deserves every tribute. His words summed up what everyone felt. This wasn't just about farewell. It was about celebration. It was about love. Messi waved one last time, eyes glistening, and the banners waved back. Gracias eternus Capitan. The chants followed him into the tunnel, into the night, into history. Some players win matches. Messi gave a nation its soul back. He gave them belief, joy, and unity. He gave them himself. Gracias, Leo.